Hi, well, I am getting ready for my craft fair tomorrow. There's a lot of noise in the background because the family's home and the 3D printer's going and the TV's on. But I could use some help with some of this display. Let me show you what I am putting together. So this is my bin of items, some down here that I'm taking. And I decided I was going to make a bigger effort to have better display. So here's what I have done. Okay, so I'm taking a lot of the same stuff as last time, but here are some of the new items I'm taking. So I made these notepads, and I'm gonna try to link all the people I got all these ideas from. But I had them plain, and today I went and I added like a band around them and a little sticker, and I thought that would present better. I'm trying to look for things that could be like coworker gifts or teacher gifts. This is, I believe this is the 5x8 little notepads, and I store everything in a Ziploc bag. So I have these. Oops, let's just get this in. Then, and I was trying to use up a lot of my scraps. So I made these notepads, and I have them bundled in sets of 3, which next time I'm gonna change that and do them in sets of 4. So I was gonna do these 3 little notepads for $2, but I think I'm gonna do 4 for 3, which makes more sense, and I'll take one of them out because I could slip it in easily. But it's basically a 6x6 folded in half, and I will link the inspiration for this, and 5 sheets of paper folded. The person that showed these stitched them, but I just decided for what I'm selling them for, nobody's got time for that. So I stapled them, and I'm hoping these could be good little teacher gifts or coworker gifts. And I made a bunch. These are some, oh no, this came apart. All right, I'll fix that. I did make a bunch. I'll fix this. And I figured I'd see if they sell before I make a whole lot more. All right, so I'll fix that later. Then, this is a new item. I didn't have this at the last craft fair, but this was another video I saw, and I got an idea on it, and I made some changes to what they did. I seem to always change, but this is the 3x5 little notepad, and I had so many of these really pretty sticky notes. And so what I did is I put them in, and most of them slide. I don't know why, but I did. And I had all this really pretty paper. So I made a bunch of these, and I figured, well, we'll see how it goes, and if they sell. And I was trying to figure out my costs, and dang it, these things really cost a lot, so I'm not really sure what price point I will put those at. This is a new item. I only made 3 of these to see how well they do, but I really like them. They're like a checkbook style mini album. I did one with a ribbon, but the feedback from my friends was that would be too much of a pain. So instead, I have 2 different styles of magnets. This one has the magnet here, and they all open up, and you could put pictures in, or I can't imagine you just write notes here, but I would imagine this is like a little album maybe for a grandparent. And here is a space to put things. Same thing. This one I did, I don't know, give me some feedback here. Should I fix this? This one I have a little flap, which I like, but when I was doing it, I put the pictures going that way. Really, it's only this picture and this picture with the bird. Now, clearly, if you look at it this way, they look fine, but I don't know, should I replace this image? Let me know what you think. And if it doesn't sell and that's your feedback, I could always change it for the next one, but I did put a little bling on it. Okay, so there's that. These are just more of these notebooks. A lot of the same stuff I had before. I did make some new albums, and I think I have these displayed. This one didn't sell last time, so I'll bring that again. I made this. It's so cute, and I think I'll make more of these. But essentially, they just fold out, and you could put pictures on them, and they have 3 signatures. So it's just kind of cool, and it's got a magnet closure. So I've got that. This is new too. I made a Cinderella album, and I will say I've been getting now custom orders for albums. I have some I'm making currently, and I'm trying to get those done for people before the holidays, but this is one. I think I have a flip through on my channel. Okay, here's the other thing I've been working on, and the last thing is somewhere I need your help on, but I decided to, okay, I'm making mini books. So it's basically the same concept as these other little books that I made, right? Except I made the mini with the scraps that I had, and I decided things just aren't selling when I leave them or put them in a bucket or a bowl on my thing. So I made some labels and made this little thing. And so I have, I don't know how many of these. I'll have some more before I leave. But I figured let me try them out. And I'm not really sure where to price this. Thinking $1, $2. I don't know. Give me some feedback there. Then I made hidden paper clips. And I was just going to put them out, but then I decided, no, let's package them. So I have these, and these are digitals that I printed. I think they're adorable. I really like them, and I do also put them in my albums that I make, so I use them. And I have more of these. I just haven't finished packaging them yet, and you know, I'm playing with packaging. I haven't really done that before. But here's my big question, is I have like, I don't know, 100, 200 of these little mini sticky notes. And these are the ones that I had a tutorial that I make, like matchbook. So I was trying to figure out a way to package them. And I kind of did this. I don't love it. I think I had one here to show you. Hang on 1 second. Okay, I did have it. It just got lost. So I took some scraps and cut so that I could stick these in. And a couple things I found out is, one, I need to open each of these. And some of them I had accidentally glued them shut. So when I was trying to open them, they ripped. The other thing is I was trying to stick them in the back, but I realized as I was pulling it open, I was basically breaking this. So the only real way to do this is if I stuck it in the front, but then it kind of looks really sloppy if you put it in the front. So I did this. These ones here I changed and put to the front. I don't know, does it look terrible? And then what I decided is, well, since it doesn't look great, I could actually just drop the first one in. It doesn't need to be on anything. And just put the second one on something so it stays up. Let me know your feedback on that, but I think I'm going to go with this way of packaging them. And so I would put this in, drop this. Let's see, and I bought so many of these cellophane wrappers. I'm just super excited. I'm actually going to use them. So I would drop that in. See, it's just weird, but maybe one of you guys has a way of presenting these or showing, and if I don't have it for, it's so hard to get in there. If I don't have it for this show, I've got a bunch of others before the holidays. Oh, and the oven's about to ding with my daughter's after-school pizza. So here, put that in, and then I could just drop that one in instead of tucking it. Dang it. Here we go. All right, rip that off. Oh, and if anybody's got feedback on how to get these things not to stick to you, I would love that. Right, so then drop it in, and then I cut a whole bunch of these 3 by 2.5. These are 3 by 5 inch cellophane wrappers. And then here, and then as you see, I just went to Avery and printed, these are just mailing labels, and you go on to Avery and it lets you design the label, and then I just print them out, so it was super easy. So let me know, this is kind of weird. Let's see if I can get that in there so it doesn't look so bad. All right, let me end this while the oven's going off. But I could definitely use some feedback, some help, thoughts on pricing. I would love, like, I was thinking about doing these for $2. Let me know what you think. I really want to get rid of these. I just want them